I think Sandy's on mute and her video is off. So, okay, let's get started. And like I said, I lost the cover for my fireplace, so we get fireplace today. And let me make myself big so I can tell if I'm out of screen. Oh, and I gotta mute you all, sorry. Come on. I swear every time there we go. There we go, okay. Every time I do this, I think it has a different little glitch. So, so I can come to here, and I can come to, good. Okay, it seems like just little minor increments makes a difference on me. Stop it, there we go. On where you can't see, perfect. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do gentle warm-ups. We're going to float our hands up on our breath. As we breathe out, we're going to use that little bit of chi, a little bit of energy, push our chin back where it's comfortable. Our hands are going to come out. So it's going to look like this. We're going to follow our hands down with our head and our eyes. We're going to come on up. We're going to, again, push back, just resetting our head, making sure it's over the top of our shoulders if we can. Couple more, everybody. Just kind of getting in, settling down, calming down. We're not driving out to get to class right now, but you know, if you've been running around getting everything done. Okay, last one. And now we're going to settle down. We're going to drop one hand down. We're going to tilt our head away. Switch to the other side. I can't figure out what I'm doing on the screen. Okay, one more, everybody. Go ahead and float your hand up. We're going to, again, follow our hand with our head and eyes, turning our head to the right. If you've got a bad shoulder, you know, just keep your hand in. So, but if you can, you need a little shoulder workout by having your hand out a little bit, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when I go to trainings, it's all weekend and we do this, you know, 5 and 6 times a day, and I can tell on my shoulders by the end of the days that I've had a little bit extra workout. I am doing an online recertification this weekend with Zoom, so they'll be videotaping me, so that'll be interesting. Times are changing. But the bonus of that is I don't have to travel, and I think Ralph is actually in like Ohio, so you know, I don't have to travel. He doesn't have to travel here. It's all good. One more, everybody. Roll your shoulders forward. Roll them up, back and around, everyone. Okay, one more. Then we'll take 5 nice deep breaths. So with Tai Chi, we focus on moving with our breath, but if at any point you ever feel like you're getting a little lightheaded because maybe you're breathing too much, go back to breathing normal. One more, everyone. little ball of energy. We're going to loosen up our waist. So again, you're imagining that ball of energy. You're turning it to the side. You're rolling that ball over. You'll notice that my hands, even though I'm turning my shoulders, my hands don't really leave the outline of my torso. And that'll come into play when we do waving hands like clouds too. Shoulders should be down and relaxed, elbows sinking. Okay. One more. We'll stop in the middle. We'll separate heaven and earth. So pushing up. Our joints are always going to stay soft, so we're never locking out. We're never really lifting that shoulder. We're keeping our shoulder blade down. We're just pushing up, pushing down. Again, this is energy work. It doesn't have to be a big physical movement. It just has to be a thoughtful movement. A couple more, everybody. And as my regulars know in class, Barbara, I tend to yawn. It's like I finally get a chance. I take a nice deep breath and I go, oh yeah, I haven't been breathing. So it's a good reminder to breathe. One more, everybody. Come on down. Buddha holds up the heavens. We're scooping the energy out of our lower dantian, bringing it up through our midline, pushing it up, scooping in some more good chi. Bring it up. And again, if you don't believe in this, this is okay. It's a nice, gentle exercise, getting the muscle warmed up, lubricating our joints, all good stuff. And again, my regulars will notice I broke my rule of I don't ever wear jeans, but I took everybody wanted to come in yesterday, and normally I take Wednesdays off, so it worked out pretty good. I got a bunch of stuff done today. Okay, last big breath. We're going to come down, we're going to do our hips. Again, if your balance is a little bit touchy, you can always grab a hold of something in your house so that you're safe. But for those of us that think we have it, we're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to tap forward with one foot. As we breathe out, we're going to go up the other way. If you need to stop in the middle, that's okay. If you need to just visualize that you're going through the motion, you still get a little bit of a neurological input, and it's getting some good work done. So do what works for your body. One more to the front, one more to the back. We'll stop in the middle, we'll switch feet. One more. We'll stop in the middle. We're going to float our hands up to the side. We're going to tap out. Come on back. Tap the other way. So a little bit of cross-lateral body movement. Pushing against the wall. I forget what side we started on, so I'll do one more each side. We'll loosen up our knees, so that's going to look like this. We're going to punch on the opposite side, we're going to tap on out. Punch on the other side, tap on out. If you want to work on your balance, knee's going to come up, you're going to kick out, but again, if your balance is bad and you need to hold on to something, you know, be safe. Again, cross-lateral body movement, good for connecting the two hemispheres of your brain. Okay, one more, everybody. So this time we're just going to take a little step, move forward, center our knee over our ankle, and continue the punch. So we're checking in with our feet, our ankles, our knees, seeing how our Achilles tendon feels this morning, at the afternoon. And punching is good for releasing both appropriate and inappropriate anger. And then you're pulling in, again, more good chi, working on storing up good energy. Come on back to center. We're going to loosen up our ankles. And this is when I got to lift my foot up. You keep yours on the floor. What's going to happen is we're just going to go heel, toe, heel, toe. First, I want to say hands on our lower dantian. Lower dantian is where we store our chi, primary storage of chi in our body. Again, for Western medicine type stuff, it's the center of gravity. Switch to the other foot, everybody. Same thing. Ankle, toe, ankle, toe. So we're going to go back to the first foot. And this is going to be a heel, big toe, heel, big toe. So it's going to look like this. Again, just loosening up, limbering up our ankle a little bit. Okay, other foot, everyone. Okay, nice, easy warm-ups. We'll do a little bit of Qigong. If you were with Cindy earlier in the hour, great. We're going to do the one that we've been doing lately for immunity. We're going to settle our chi. I will tell you that ideally, if I schedule myself right, I sit and I watch this on YouTube before we have class. Okay, one more, everybody. So then what we're going to do is we're going to tighten up our shoulders. Release them. Shake them out a little bit. Tighten them up. Breathe in. Exhale. Drop your shoulders. Two more. Last one. Great. Shoulders nice and down. We'll again connect those two low gong acupuncture points in the palms of our hands. And we're just going to do infinity circles. Again, we're just moving on, shifting our weight, cross-lateral body movement. Feet don't have to move. And your little ball of energy can be as small or as big as you want. If you really want, you can actually palms together. Whatever feels right for you today, go ahead and do that. I like right about here. Now we're going to check in with our breath a little bit. So your choice. You can either put your hands on your lower dantian, and as you breathe in, kind of visualize the energy expanding. As you breathe out, the energy is compressing and getting stronger. Or you can put one hand above your belly button, one hand below, and really concentrate on that bottom hand coming out farther than the top hand. Nice abdominal breathing. Not only is it good for relaxation, but it also is good for some of the deep stabilized muscles in your back. So another couple nice deep breaths. Okay, one more. We'll go back to one of our old favorite chest expansions. Our hands are going to float up. Palms are going to come forward. We're going to open up. Again, we're going to cycle this through with our breathing. So it's going to be breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Again, if you think of Tai Chi as moving meditation, we're just calming ourselves down, firing more of the brain waves that are for nice, calm peacefulness. I like this one. This is nice and peaceful. When we come back to the center, we're going to drop down. We're going to move into horse stance. So, imagine you're on a Mongolian pony. You've got your knees over your toes, or your knees pointing the same direction as your toes. Your knees over your ankles. Your pelvis gently tucked under, and we're just going to circle. If you're choosing to do this seated today, again, you can just it's a completely different sensation shifting around while you're seated doing this, but it also feels kind of good. Shoulders down, just moving your weight a little bit, pushing against the earth. The earth is pushing back against you. I realize I got really quiet there, sorry. Again, feeling the energy, feeling your energy pushing into the earth, feeling the earth energy pushing back into you. And when you're ready, we're going to come up and we'll go ahead and settle our chi again. So breathing in, breathing out. One more. So our Tai Chi is going to look like this. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start a mountain pose. Traditional Tai Chi is all about circles. So you've got a little circle here, you've got a little circle here, you've got a little circle here. Hips gently tucked under, knees gently bent. But I kind of feel like we spend too much time in front of computers and our hands in front of ourselves. So I like to start a mountain pose. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a nice chi gathering breath. We're going to clear our mind. We're going to pour all our weight into our right leg. We're going to step out left. We're going to step toe, then heel, then shift your weight. Again, Tai Chi for rehab. If you're coming off a serious injury, or if you've got some peripheral neuropathy, you may not feel your feet very well. And that's going to help you to decrease your momentum, decrease your chance of falling. So again, that's going to look like this. So we take a nice deep breath, clear our mind. Pour all your weight into your right, step out left, toe, heel, shift. Then your hands are going to come up. And as your fingertips come up, it's going to be a reminder that as the fingers come up, everything softens. So I'm bending into my knees a little bit, tucking my pelvis under, making sure my shoulders down, head gently erect. We're going to take 3 nice deep breaths, width of your face, width of your shoulders. Breathing into your abdomen. And again, we're about a hand's width away from our body. So we're not super tight, we're not super far, we're right about here. So we're building this up so that it flows more smoothly once we get to the end. So one more time, just this. Nice deep breath. Clear your mind. Hands come up. Reminder to soften into your joints. 3 nice deep breaths. The next thing we're going to do is our classic Tai Chi move. We're going to be waving hands in clouds. So if we do just our hands, it's going to look like this. We're going to start to the right. We're going to come across our body. We're going to up elevator, down elevator. You'll notice I'm still, even though my waist is turning, I'm still within the framework of my torso. And Tai Chi started from a martial art. So it is, you're protecting your core. We're going to do 3 sets of 2. I think that was it. Your hands can stay forward. There's a lot of variations on moving hands like clouds. 3,000 years, there's been some variations. So, but again, we're going to start out here. Our hands are going to transition to the other side of our body. And really, if my hands don't move, it still looks like this. I mean, I've literally moved my hands that much. So it's not jazz hands. So we're here, we're here. Up elevator, down elevator, hands across. Up elevator, down elevator. Okay, last one. And then the good news is we're going to take another nice deep breath. So when we put the feet in there, it's going to be the same thing we did. We're going to step out, we're going to set our toe, we're going to find our earth, we're going to set our heel, we're going to shift our weight. We're going to come across, we're going to set our toe, set our heel, shift our weight. So it's just going to be little railroad steps across. So if we start from the very beginning, we're going to build up. So we're going to start from the very beginning. Nice deep breath. Put all your weight into your right leg. Step out left. Set your heel. Shift your weight. Soften all your joints. 3 nice deep breaths. Hands and weight to the right. Step out left. And again, not big steps. We're not taking big lunges. We're just moving within a small frame. Like I said, we are going to take another nice deep breath. And come down. I'll have to move that out of the way a little bit more. So we'll do that another time. I'll turn my back. We'll do just that because that's really the move that we do the most of in our Tai Chi for Health forms is waving hands like clouds. So I feel like it's the one I really want people to get down because it allows you to have that sense of accomplishment and like you learned a little bit and you're not anxious about the next thing we're doing. Nice deep breath, everybody. When you're ready. Step out left. Nice deep breath again. Like I said, I'll turn my back. We'll do it again, and then we'll go on to the next move. So nice mountain pose, nice deep breath. When you're ready, step on out, set your heel, shift your weight, hands come up, soften all your joints, 3 nice deep breaths. Hands and weight to the right, step out left. Nice deep breath, everybody. So that's the first half. The next thing we're going to do is just called harmonizing yin and yang hands. And again, in Tai Chi, 3,000 years of ritual and culture, things build. This is the simplest form of this. This is a traditional Chen style opening. Mainly what we're doing is Sun and a little bit of Yang style. So lots of different styles. Super easy. We're going to take that nice deep breath. And again, if you like the mind speak, the verbal positive thinking, you're going to set down all those things that are pestering your brain. You're going to pick up your wrist. You're going to slide across that nice calm water, nice smooth table runner. Pick up a little bit of good chi, bring it up to your shoulder. Shut the gate on all those things that are bothering you. We're going to come back to center. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to do the same thing. So again, you're setting down, there's pictures of Buddha with imps poking in his brain. So we're setting down those things poking in our brain. We're moving away from them. We're rising up above, and we're shutting the gate on all those random monkey thoughts. We're going to come back, take a nice deep breath. And then the good news is we're going to do waving hands and clouds back out. So I'll start from the beginning. We'll put it all together. And then I'll turn my back. We'll do it back on. And then we'll start building because I think we'll have time to do a little bit of Tai Chi for diabetes too. So good. Nice deep breath, everybody. Again, clear your mind. Step on out. Set your heel. Shift your weight. Hands come up. Soften all your joints. Nice deep breath. Hands and right to the right. Step out left. Nice deep breath, everybody. Arm raising in the yang hands. Shifting the weight, coming around. Shutting the gate. Shoulder down and back. Nice deep breath. Setting down the other way. Coming up. Coming across. Picking up. Shutting the gate. So now we're going to shift our weight to the left. Step out right. Nice deep breath 3 times, everybody. Come together and down. So basic Tai Chi for rehab. We'll do it one more time face on. I'll turn my back. We'll do it with my back to you, which is normally the way we practice Tai Chi. But I'm going to not talk so much for this one, so you can really get into your own breathing, your own sense of peace. So we're going to start here. Nice deep breath. Together. Great. So like I said, I'm going to turn my back. We'll do it one more the other way, and then I'll explain the other than waving hands like clouds moves for Tai Chi for diabetes. And then we'll have time to go through everything all at once. So nice deep breath, everybody. Shift your weight. Step on out to the left. Hands come up. Soften all your joints. 3 nice deep breaths. Hands and weight to the right. Step out left. Nice deep breath, everybody. Harmonizing yin and yang hands. Hands and weight to the left, step out right, waving hands like clouds. Really nice deep breaths, everybody. Down. Good, 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 good. So, so Tai Chi for diabetes. A lot of really nice, smooth, calm moves. What we're going to do is we're going to do some more waving hands like clouds. We're going to add in Bear Main Work Shuttle. Bear Main Work Shuttle Bear Maiden is the handmaid of the gods. She's shuttling the strings of the earth, the loom. She's creating the tapestry of the world. So the first thing we do is we're going to step out to our left corner. We're going to guard our head with our left hand. We're going to push off our opponent. Follow step if you can with the right. If not, that's okay. We're going to do the same thing the other side. So after that, we're going to take a nice deep breath again. We're going to do a toe kick. And the toe kick is, again, energy work, not physical. You're connecting your nose, your middle finger, and your toes. So we're here. Foot can be totally on the floor. If you, again, want to work on your balance, totally optional, but again, be safe with yourself. You're going to take that nice deep breath. You're going to come on up. You're going to kick on out. But again, lining up your nose, fingers, and toes, it's more important that you maintain that upright alignment than it is you get that foot height. So we'll do each of those again to both arms. So Bear Main Work Shuttle. Bear Main Work Shuttle. Nice deep breath in the middle. And then toe kick, best your abilities. I have not toe kicked in a while, so let's see how I can. Nice deep breath. We'll start over. We'll do Bear Main again. Just like this. So again, soft joints, the shoulder stays down, you're pushing out, never locking out. Step out to the right corner, same thing. Let's take a nice deep breath in the middle to prepare. And then toe kick wherever you're at. Like I said, on the ground is just fine. Same thing, other side. Stand. We'll take waving hands of clouds out. We'll take a waving hands of clouds back. We'll do stroking bird's tail. Like, again, a classic Tai Chi move that you see in a lot of different forms. So we're going to take that nice deep breath. Then our left hand and foot are going to come together. So I'm up on my left toe, ball of energy. I'm going to step to the left corner, shift my weight. I'm going to ward off. My hands are going to come together. I'm going to roll back. Look back at that right hand. I'm going to bend my elbow, pierce my ear, push. Push the mountain. Heel, toe to the front. So all my weight's on the right, my left, and my feet are doing this. My right foot is going to come around. I'm going to shift all my weight to my right so that my left foot can come out, so we're never shifting on the way below. Good Tai Chi hygiene. Right hand and foot. Ward off. Roll back. Look back. Bend your elbow, pierce your ear, press. Open up. Push them out. Heel toe to the front. So, so the toe kick, I'm going to keep doing it. You come with me and listen along if you like. So, Bear Maiden is shuttling the tapestry of the world. Toe kick is lining up your mind, body, spirit. And stroking bird's tail is an idiom for putting everything in order and setting priorities. So again, good messages, good positive mind speak for your practice. So if we line up just those two forms, we'll do it one space on, one space back, and then we'll go through and we'll do the whole thing face on. All the Tai Chi for arthritis and the Tai Chi for energy. So nice deep breath. We're running out of time, so you notice. Set your heel, shift your weight. Hands and weight to the right. Hands and weight to the left, step out right. Very nice deep breaths, everybody. So the nice part about doing this is we can add right into waving hands like clouds, getting ready for Tai Chi for diabetes. So two nice, fairly easy forms that you can practice. Nice deep breath. Moving into our fair maiden. Nice deep breath. Toe kick wherever you're at, nice and on the ground is just straight. Lining up your nose, fingers, and toes. Nice deep breath. Waving hands and clouds back. Nice deep breath. Hands and weight to the right, step out left. Nice deep breath. So here's our stroking bird's tail. Hand and foot come in. Step out to the corner. Roll it off. Roll back. Look back. Bend your elbow. Pierce your ear. Push. Open up. Nice deep breath. Same other side. Hands and weight to the left. Step out right. Nice deep breath 3 times, everybody. Okay, I'll turn my back to you. We'll do it all over again. I'll try to be loud so that you can hear me with my back to you. So, first thing, mountain pose. Nice deep breath. Pour all your weight into your right leg. Step out left. Set your heel. Shift your weight. Hands come up. Soften everything down. Hands and weight to the right. Step out left. Nice deep breath, everybody. Harmonizing yin and yang hands, setting down, moving away, rising up, shutting the gate. Nice deep breath. Same thing other side. Set down, move across, come on up, shut the gate. Nice deep breath. Weight to the left, step out right. Nice deep breath, everybody. 3 times. We're going to come back out, waving hands like clouds again. Nice deep breath. Bear main work shuttle. Bear main work shuttle. Nice deep breath. Toe kick, wherever you're at today. Nice deep breath. Waving hands like clouds. Nice deep breath. Waving hands and clouds back out, everybody. Nice deep breath. Stroking bird's tail. Nice deep breath before the other side. Stroking bird's tail. Hands and weight to the left, step out right. Nice deep breath 3 times. Okay. So I'll turn my face to you. We'll do all of it straight through. We're going to do Tai Chi for rehab, Tai Chi for arthritis, Tai Chi for diabetes, and then Tai Chi for energy. So you can see, oh, we're completely out of time. We're going to go. Normally our classes at Avila run 50 minutes, and man, my little brain goes 50 minutes. So that's what we're doing today. Take a nice deep breath. When you're ready, go ahead and step on out. Hands come up. Nice deep breath. Hands and weight to the right, step out left. Nice deep breath. Harmonizing yin and yang hands. Nice deep breath. Same thing other side. Nice deep breath. Hands and weight to the left, step out right. Nice deep breath 3 times. We're going to roll out the bum. We're going to pick up the package. We're going to shift our weight here. This time we're going to take a little baby step forward. We're going to represent the package. Come on up. Nice deep breath. Single it to the right, so we're going to step out to the corner. We're going to open up. Again, lift the back, step back, hands back, weight back, waving hands like clouds. And I'm just going to shift my weight because I got myself to the corner. Nice deep breath. Single it to the corner, everybody. Hands back, weight back. Deep breath. First brush me push. So we're going to windshield wiper our hands. Sorry about that. We're going to step out. We're going to push. We're going to reach out. We're going to wave and low step out. Carry. Carry. Punch over. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Again, heel toe to the front. Nice deep breath. Same thing other side. Brush me push. Windshield wipe your hands. Step out. 90 degrees. Push. Reach out. Play the loop. Carry. Carry. Punch over. Embrace the tiger. Push the mountain. Heel toe to the front. Nice deep breath. From there, we're back to Tai Chi for diabetes. Deep breath, everybody. Fair maiden. Nice deep breath to repair. That right foot weighs 1,000 pounds on roots 3 feet down, toe kick. If the left foot stays on the ground, that's just fine. Nice deep breath. Hands away to the left, step out right. Nice deep breath, everybody. Moving hands like clouds back out. Nice deep breath. Stroke your bird's tail. Roll off. Roll back. Look back. Press. Open up. Push the mountain. Heel toe to the front. Nice deep breath. Same on the other side. Nice deep breath. Moving hands like clouds. So here we go. So like I said, sometimes we build up. So harmonizing meeting hands, this time we're going to come across. We're going to pick up a little bit of earth energy. We're going to bring it. We're going to bring it out in the universe. We're going to toe out with that right. We're going to pick up our left foot. Look back over our right shoulder. Start scooping forward. Right-handed foot come forward. Right-handed foot come up. Golden guard stomps foot. Single it to the left. So step to the corner. Open up. Hands back, way back. Our old friend waving hands like clouds. Nice deep breath. So covered punch. We're going to lay down the tablecloth. Our arms are going to come up. We're going to watch that right hand come up. Also, body to the left. We're going to draw the bow. Punch. Bring in our back foot. Nice deep breath. Same thing on the side. All our weights on our left. We're going to slide out our right foot. Lay down the tablecloth. Arms coming up. Punch. Bring in the back foot. Nice deep breath. Single lift this side. That way. Nice deep breath. Hands and weight to the right, toe out left, come across, pick up your right foot, set it down, lift up on your left shoulder. I got this one right once. Left hand and foot forward, left hand and foot up. Nice deep breath, 3 times. Hands and feet together. Thank you all for coming. I'm sorry I went over. Like I said, I got overzealous today. I'm hoping this is our last class. Wouldn't that be nice on Zoom? And we're in person next week. I'm going to think good thoughts. Tighten everything up. We'll loosen everything up. And then 3 nice deep breaths. One more. Thank you all. Barbara, if you're still with us, anybody else from the other clubs, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Those of you that are my regulars, thank you so much. I'm going to open it up so you can all chat amongst yourselves if everybody's still here.